Greetings! Mantaray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is a D standard formats. Dragon Empires, Dragonic Overlord with Dragresonance, and Dragritter Lateefa, with cards available up until DZBT02. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1 Grade 0 Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. 1 Grade 1 Embodiment of Armor, Bar. 1 Grade 2 Dragon Knight Nehalem. 1 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord, The End. 1 Ride Deck Crest Energy Generator. The Grade 0 Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. Skill Auto. When this unit is rode upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1 Embodiment of Armor, Bar. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rode upon by a Dragon Knight Nehalem, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, search your deck for up to 1 Grade 1 card, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Second skill, Auto, is a rear guard once per turn. When your Vanguard's attack hits, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Dragon Knight Nehalem. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rode upon by a unit with Overlord in its card name, call this card to Rearguard Circle. Second skill, Action, is a rear guard once per turn. If you have a Vanguard of Overlord in its card name, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, this unit and all of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord, The End. Skills, first skill, Continuous, as a Vanguard during your turn. If your soul has a Dragonic Overlord, this unit's drive cannot decrease from card effects, and it gets plus 5,000 power. Second skill, Auto, as a Vanguard once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. Cost Counterblast 1 and discard 2 cards from your hand. If the cost is paid, stand this unit, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Ride Deck Crest Energy Generator. Skills, first skill, Auto, from the ride deck. When you ride, put this card into the crest zone. If you went second, energy charge 3. Second skill, Continuous. You may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, Auto. At the beginning of your ride phase, energy charge 3. Fourth skill, Action, once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And of that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck, we are playing 4 Grade 1 Dragritter, Halb. 3 Grade 1 Dancing Princess of Beautiful Flames, Justina. 3 Grade 1 Twin Buckler Dragon. And 1 Grade 1 Blitz Order, Elementaria Sanctitude. The Grade 1 Dragritter, Halb. Skills, first skill, Continuous. When this card will be discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name, it may be regarded as discarding 2 cards. Second skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name, you may call this card to a back row Rearguard Circle. If you called a card, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1 Dancing Princess of Beautiful Flames, Justina. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle from hand, if you did not play an order this turn, cost, discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, search your deck for up to 1 order card without Regulus Piece, discard it, and it gets Continuous. This card can be played from the drop, and when it will be played and put into drop, put it into the bottom of your deck instead. Until end of turn, shuffle the deck. The Great One, Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel in deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put on the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand and discard it. The Great One, Blitz Order, Elementaris Sanitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel in deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementaris Sanitude in the deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Play this with a cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. And with that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now, for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck, we are playing 4. Grade 2, Arthur Hatchet Dragon. 4. Grade 2, Burning Horn Dragon. 3. Grade 2, Dragritter Farhead. And 2. Grade 2, Dragritter Lateefa. The Grade 2, Arthur Hatchet Dragon. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your soul has a card of Overlord in its card name, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. Second skill, Action as a Rear Guard. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost, retire this unit. If the cost is paid, choose a grade 3 card of Overlord in its card name from your drop and put into your soul. The Grade 2, Burning Horn Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card of Overlord in its card name, put into your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you do not reveal a card, countercharge 1. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2, Dragritter Farhead. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is put into Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from the right deck, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if your Persona wrote this turn, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost is paid, choose a Grade 1 card without Sentinel from drop and call it to back row rearguard circle. The Grade 2, Dragritter Lateefa. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is placed on rearguard circle other than by unit's card's ability, if you played a normal order this turn, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card of grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, call it to rearguard circle if it is a unit card, and put it into hand if it is a normal order, shuffle deck. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of battle for each of your opponent's open rearguard circles in the same column as this unit. And with that, we just about covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing 4. Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord. 3. Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord The End. 3. Grade 3, Normal Order, Dragresonance. The Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Vanguard or Rearguard. During the battle, this unit attacked a rear guard. Your opponent cannot call cards from their hand to Guardian Circle. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard, once per turn. When this unit's attack hits, cost, Counterblast 1 and discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, stand this unit, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord The End. Since we already explained this card during the right deck portion of the video, let's just skip ahead. The Grade 3, Normal Order, Dragresonance. Skill, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets Auto as a Vanguard once per turn. When this unit stands, all of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. And at that, we just about covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1. Grade 0, Dragon DD King of Resurgence, Dragvita, Overtrigger. 4. Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Blaze War Monk, Sogyo, Critical Trigger. 3. Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealth Fiend, Amavira, Heal Trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, Heal Trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon D King of Resurgence, Dragvita, Overtrigger. Skill: you may only have one Overtrigger in a deck. When revealed as a trigger, remove that card, draw a card, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 100 million power until end of turn. If revealed during a drive check, activate its additional effect. Additional effect: choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. Skill: auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Cost: put this unit into your soul. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. Skill: continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Amavira, Heal Trigger. Skill: auto. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if it's its second attack this turn or more. The Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, Heal Trigger. Skill: auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if the attack unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its critical is increased by an ability other than a trigger effect, or its original critical is 2 or greater, this unit's shield gets plus 15,000 until end of battle. And at that, we just about covered the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1. Overtrigger, Dragvita. 8. Critical triggers. 3. Draw triggers. And 4. Heal triggers. And now, after having just explained the deck's build and card effects, next let's get on to explain the deck's main playstyle. So for the main playstyle of this deck, first you just ride your right line normally from grade 0, 1, 2, and 3, Dragonic Overlord at the end. When you're at grade 3, try to make use of the effect of Dragritter Lateefa to make it easier to search your deck for either Burning Horn Dragon or Artifact Dragon, making use of its skills later to secure Dragonic Overlord the class into your Vanguard Soul, thereby allowing Dragonic Overlord at the end to be at full power. And since you need to activate a normal order to use Lateefa's skill, try to activate Dragresonance skill, which combos with Dragonic Overlord at the end when it restands. You can then use Dragresonance skill to give your entire front row, Vanguard and Rear included, plus 10,000 power, giving you more strength to pressure or finish off your opponent with. And it's pretty much the main playstyle of this deck. Just ride till grade 3 from the right line, then activate the order card Dragresonance, call Dragritter Lateefa, use your skills to add either Artifact Dragon or Burning Horn Dragon, and use Artifact's skill to secure Dragonic Overlord the class into the soul, thereby allowing Dragonic Overlord at the end to be not only at full power of its own skills, but also combo with the Dragresonance Order skill to give you a better advantage to finish off your opponent with. And with that, we just about covered the deck's main playstyle. And of that, that's about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also be all sure to support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.